A Roman cat named Vitruvius believed a good building should satisfy the three principles of firmitatis, utilitatis, venustatis, or durability, utility, and beauty. I'm just saying.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the architecture of Baltimore. There's quite a wealth of it, both old and new. And I thought I'd start with the old, and then go on to the newer stuff. I'm going it alone here, no statues telling me what to do today. First up, the unimaginatively named main building of the Maryland Institute College of Art. Now, Micah is the oldest art college in the country. It was founded in 1825, but it wasn't always there. It used to be downtown in a separate building altogether. But when downtown burned down in 1903 or 1904, a new building was erected. This building cost $280,000 of Carnegie's money and $120,000 of Maryland's money. So definitely a product of early industrial philanthropism. Is that the word? I guess it is. It's a great big marble building, tall, like a temple of art. Very big rooms inside, dark wood, everything else. Probably don't want to go in there right now.
Next up, Mount Royal Station, which has been revamped and repurposed by Micah into classroom studios. The only downside to holding class so close to the tracks is, well...
It used to be a real train station, but now only commercial trains go through, and this whole boarding area, the terminal is closed off. So, it still smells like a train station, but it isn't a train station because trains just go by, they don't stop here.
After the station, I moseyed on down to the Mount Vernon Cultural District, where I remember there was a very interesting private home sitting on the corner, which incidentally wasn't far from one of the most visible landmarks in the city, the Washington Monument. The one in D.C. is much taller, but this was the first monument to the first Prez, and was completed 2 decades before the obelisk. It somewhat resembles Trajan's column in Rome, only taller and without the bas-relief. The column is surrounded by a roundabout and a cross-shaped park. My travels led me further south into the city, down dark lanes and past neo-Gothic subways. I also passed by the first Catholic cathedral in America, the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. It was designed by America's first architect, Benjamin Latrobe, and recently received a major privately funded restoration. How do I know it's the first cathedral in the United States? Because this sign says so. My penultimate destination was the Phoenix Shot Tower.
For a brief period of time, this was the tallest building in the United States. Very brief indeed. It's only 236 feet tall.
Anyway, time was short, so I headed for the place where the cop cars drive in reverse, City Hall. Finished around 1875, the hall is Second Empire Baroque revival. Opposite the hall, there's a Doric-style war memorial. And between the two buildings is a plaza.
Of course, there's plenty more architectural highlights in the city. There's just not enough time to show them all in the space of 5 minutes. I tried to show the ones that stand out the most, so when you're ever in Baltimore, you'll be able to recognize them as what they are, more or less.